Today I would like to address a very important topic. It's really one of the most valuable traits I believe that a person can possess, and everyone needs to work on developing it to some extent and possessing it to a greater extent, as it will greatly facilitate your growth and to some extent be a primary enabler of your consciousness growth and your happiness in the future. Excuse me. The issue today is humility. That is the topic. Humility. First of all, let me say that we are not talking about personality humility, something I'm probably not necessarily known for. And while that is valuable to have, and certainly everyone needs to have it and develop it at some point, it is not really the most important form of humility, which is intellectual humility. And let me share with you why intellectual humility is important, or maybe give a context where you might start valuing it more. I humbly suggest, and please note the date and time of this event, that you think more in terms, that a person thinks more in terms of an infinite existence, as opposed to an all-is-one existence. All is one is very popular in the New Age, and it's kind of a very convenient way for the limited, finite human mind to kind of wrap itself around almost like a concept of infinity without really embracing the essence of infinity. And it's important that one think in infinite terms, as opposed to all is one terms all the time. Certainly, all is one is helpful with respect to empathy, connecting with others, understanding the similarity that we have between each other, and to some extent encouraging love. However, if you think in terms of infinity and the fact that you have infinite consciousness and infinite potential, which you do, by the way, then one must realize that you're obviously not anywhere near that right now. So how do you grow your consciousness, right? Well, you grow your consciousness ultimately by, well, in a number of ways, but one of the ways, okay, we're talking more about beliefs today, at least for the time being. One of the ways is by, updating your belief systems, expanding your belief systems. Now, the problem is that what always got you to your current level of awareness will be, a certain set of beliefs, right? Habits, routines, beliefs, actions, everything that have worked for you. So all people's current evolutionary state is sort of supported by some infrastructure of experience and beliefs that worked for them. Well, this is a problem, because in order for you to grow infinitely, you have to develop the trait where you can continually kind of disassemble some aspects of your foundation so you can build higher. It's like disassemble aspect, make the foundation broader, and then you can build higher. And this requires intellectual humility. Now, another aspect of this is that your current viewpoint then is always true to an extent, right? Your current belief system, your viewpoints, there's going to be an element of truth to them and validity because they worked. But they only worked getting you to your current level. You have infinite potential. Not where you're right now. You're an ant. You're a maggot. Okay. With tremendous potential. You got great potential, but don't think you're more than you are. Human beings are not very well evolved at all. Okay, they've fallen. We're very low consciousness. There's much greater heights that one can go to. On and on and on. So anyway, if you think in terms of infinity, then one is more likely to value the mental flexibility that comes with intellectual humility. Now, I don't have the best personality humility, but I actually have pretty darn good intellectual humility, and I've changed many of my viewpoints just in the last few months. And I had so many reasons to believe in some of the New Age thinking, because I had these experiences that really seemed to support them. But I've made some updates, and now I feel like I'm growing even further. So today I'm just going to try to keep it at this point, is that understand that if you think in terms of all is one tends to just justify, in some cases, every viewpoint as valid. And like all these different realities, these multiple realities, they're all true, and you can explore any of them, and there's no right and there's no wrong almost. And that's going to have to change some for you to go higher than people who think in the all is one format. There actually is right and there is wrong. You're doing it every day. Now, one indication of what is right and is wrong is the emotional baggage that you develop over the years. If everything was right and pure and ideal, you would not develop emotional baggage. Okay, so I'm just going to stop there with respect to emotions. But intellectual humility is of incredible power. The foremost thinkers in consciousness on the planet right now, which are the very most loving people, okay? For example, I was just reviewing there's a Philadelphia Hay House, I Can Do It event coming up this weekend in mid-September. And I was just reviewing and looking at all the speakers there, and there was just a lot of loving people, very successful, very evolved people, and a lot of it's love-based and things like that. But those views are going to, those views are going to have to change to some extent. There's two kinds of love. We can't get into that right now. I noted a few people there. I noted a Lodro I saw that focused on emotional development. Teal Swan is there. She focuses on emotional development. And this is more the direction you want to look, because when you clear those emotional issues, then love can come forth. But anyway, intellectual humility, more is coming down the road, but you need to realize the things that you currently value the most are basically correct and false at the same time. If you want to go higher, you have to get rid of some of those beliefs. Thank you for listening. Love you. And, peace and love to you. Bye.